Welcome back. We've reached what many people consider the most exciting part of LinkedIn mastery, using everything you've built to find incredible career opportunities. By now, you have a compelling profile, a growing strategic network, and hopefully you've started sharing valuable content. Today, we're going to turn all of that foundation into a job search powerhouse. But first, let me share something that might change how you think about job searching entirely. According to recent studies, about 70% of jobs are never posted publicly. They're filled through networking, internal referrals, or by recruiters reaching out to candidates directly. This is called the hidden job market. And guess what? LinkedIn is your VIP pass to this hidden world of opportunities. Let me tell you about David. He's a marketing professional who was laid off during a company restructuring. Instead of just applying to jobs like everyone else, David used LinkedIn strategically. He researched companies that he wanted to work for, connected with employees there, engaged with their content, and built relationships before opportunities were even posted. When a marketing director position opened up at his target company, the hiring manager already knew David through LinkedIn and reached out to him directly. He got the job before it was ever posted publicly, and he was competing against 0 other candidates instead of hundreds or even thousands. That's the power of LinkedIn job searching when done right. You're not just another resume in the pile. You're a known quantity with an established professional reputation. Now, let's start with LinkedIn's job search features, because even though the hidden job market is incredibly valuable, you still want to be aware of publicly posted opportunities too. LinkedIn Jobs is one of the most comprehensive job boards available with millions of active listings. But here's what most people get wrong. They just search for job titles and start applying randomly. That's not a strategy. That's just throwing digital spaghetti at the wall and hoping something sticks. Instead, here's how to use LinkedIn Jobs strategically. Start with your search filters. You can filter by location, industry, experience level, company size, job type, and even salary range. But here's a pro tip that most people miss. Use the date posted filter to focus on jobs posted in the last 24 hours or the last week. These are fresh opportunities where you won't be competing against thousands of applicants who found the job weeks ago. The easy apply feature can be tempting because it's, well, easy. You just click a button and your LinkedIn profile information gets sent to the employer. But easy for you means easy for everyone else too. Jobs with easy apply often get hundreds or even thousands of applications within hours of being posted. Instead, whenever possible, apply directly through the company's website or find a way to get your application in front of the hiring manager through your network. Yes, it takes a little more effort, but that extra effort is exactly what separates you from the masses of easy apply candidates. Here's where LinkedIn Network becomes incredibly valuable for job searching. Before applying to any job, check if you have connections at that company. Even if your connections aren't in the same department, they can give you insights about company culture, the hiring process, or even refer you internally. If you don't have a direct connection at a company, look for second-degree connections, people who are connected to people at your target company. You can ask your mutual connection for an introduction, or you can reach out directly to people at the company and mention that you have that mutual connection. Now, let's talk about optimizing your profile for recruiters, because this is where a lot of people miss huge opportunities. Recruiters are constantly searching LinkedIn for candidates, and if your profile isn't optimized for their searches, you're invisible to them. First, keywords are crucial. Recruiters search using specific terms related to skills, job titles, and industries. Make sure your profile includes the keywords that recruiters in your field are likely to search for. These should be naturally integrated into your headline, summary, experience descriptions, and skills section. For example, if you're a project manager, don't just say you managed projects. Use terms like project management, agile methodology, stakeholder management, budget oversight, and cross-functional team leadership. These are specific terms recruiters search for. Your headline is especially important for recruiter searchers because it carries a lot of weight in LinkedIn's algorithm. Include not just your current title, but key skills or specializations. Instead of just software developer, try full stack software developer, Python, JavaScript, React, building scalable web applications. Here's something many people don't realize. LinkedIn has a feature called Open to Work that you can turn on to signal to recruiters that you're looking for opportunities. You can set this to be visible only to recruiters so that your current employer won't see it. And when this is turned on, you'll appear more prominently in recruiter searches. But here's the advanced strategy. Even if you're not actively job searching, consider leaving this feature on at a very low visibility level. You never know when the perfect opportunity might come along, and having recruiters occasionally reach out keeps you informed about market opportunities and salary ranges. Now, let's talk about company research, because this is where LinkedIn becomes incredibly powerful for job seekers. You can learn more about a company through LinkedIn than through almost any other source. Start by following companies you're interested in working for. This keeps you updated on their news, job postings, and company updates. But more importantly, you can see who works there, what their backgrounds are, and how they talk about their experience at the company. Look at the profiles of people in roles similar to what you want. What skills do they highlight? What was their career path to get there? This gives you insights into what the company values and how you can position yourself as a strong candidate. Check out the company's LinkedIn page for recent posts and updates. Are they growing? Are they launching new products? Are they winning awards? This information is gold for interviews and networking conversations. It shows you've done your homework and you're genuinely interested in the company, not just any job. Here's a powerful research technique. Look at the people who recently joined the company in roles similar to what you want. Their profiles will show you exactly what background and experience the company is hiring for right now. You can even reach out to them for informational interviews about their experience joining the company. Now, let's talk about working with recruiters, because this is an area where a lot of job seekers make mistakes. First, understand that there are different types of recruiters. Internal recruiters work for specific companies and are filling roles at those companies. External recruiters work for recruiting agencies and fill roles for multiple client companies. Both can be valuable, but you need to approach them differently. Internal recruiters are focused on finding candidates for their specific company. So when you reach out to them, demonstrate knowledge about their company and explain why you're specifically interested in working there. External recruiters are looking for candidates who fit certain skill profiles that they can place with various clients. When working with external recruiters, focus on clearly communicating your skills, experience, and what type of role you're seeking. Here's how to build relationships with recruiters. First, make sure your LinkedIn profile clearly shows your experience and skills. Recruiters often make decisions about candidates within seconds of looking at the profiles. Second, when a recruiter reaches out to you, respond promptly and professionally. Even if you're not interested in the specific opportunity, they might have other opportunities that are a better fit, or they might remember you for future openings. Third, be honest about your salary expectations, timeline, and what you're looking for. Recruiters can't help you if they don't understand your requirements. And finally, maintain relationships with good recruiters even when you're not actively job searching. They can be valuable resources of market intelligence and future opportunities. Let's talk about salary research, because LinkedIn provides some of the best salary data available. When you're looking at job postings, many of them now include salary ranges thanks to new transparency laws. But you can also research salaries by looking at LinkedIn's salary insights for specific roles and locations. More importantly, you can research what people with similar backgrounds to you are earning by looking at their profiles and connecting the dots between their experience and the companies they've worked for. This helps you understand your market value and negotiate more effectively. Now, here's where everything we've covered in previous modules comes together beautifully. Your content strategy and network building aren't separate from your job search. They're integral parts of it. When you've been consistently sharing valuable content, hiring managers or recruiters can see your expertise and thought leadership before they ever interview you. You're not just another candidate, you're someone who clearly knows their field and can communicate effectively. When you've built a strategic network, you have people who can refer you, introduce you to hiring managers, or give you insider information about opportunities and company culture. Let me share a strategy that works incredibly well, but that most job seekers never try. Instead of just applying to jobs reactively, become proactive by identifying companies you want to work for and building relationships there before jobs are posted. Here's how it works. Make a list of 10 to 20 companies where you'd love to work. Follow these companies on LinkedIn. Connect with employees there, especially people in roles similar to what you want or people in leadership positions. Engage with their content. Share insights about their industry. When opportunities arise at these companies, you won't be a stranger. You'll be someone they already know and respect. This approach takes longer than just applying to whatever jobs are posted today, but it's infinitely more effective. You're building relationships and establishing your reputation before you need them. Let's talk about the application process itself. When you apply for jobs through LinkedIn or anywhere else, your LinkedIn profile becomes an extension of your resume. Hiring managers will almost certainly look at your LinkedIn profile, so make sure it tells a consistent story with your resume and application. Use your LinkedIn profile to provide more context and personality than your resume allows. While your resume focuses on accomplishments and skills, your LinkedIn profile can show your thought leadership, professional relationships, and industry engagement. Here's something that can give you a huge advantage. After you apply for a job, try to connect with the hiring manager or someone on the team you'd be working with. Don't immediately ask about the job. Instead, express genuine interest in their work or share something valuable. This keeps you on their radar and shows initiative. Now, one of the most powerful job search strategies is the informational interview, and LinkedIn makes these easier to arrange than ever before. Reach out to people in roles or companies you're interested in and ask for 15 to 20 minutes of their time to learn about their experience and get advice about the field. Most people are happy to help, especially if you approach them respectfully and make it clear you're seeking advice, not asking for a job. These conversations give you industry insights, help you build your network, and often lead to job opportunities down the road. Here's a template that works well for requesting informational interviews. Hi there, I'm exploring opportunities in your industry and I came across your profile. Your background in this industry is exactly the kind of career path I'm interested in. Would you be open to a brief 15-minute call to share some insights about your experience? I'd love to learn from your expertise and get your perspective on the field. As you go through your job search, keep track of your applications, networking conversations, and follow-ups. LinkedIn can help with this too. You can save job postings you're interested in, keep notes on your connections, and track your interactions with companies and recruiters. Remember, job searching is a numbers game, but it's also a relationship game. The more strategically you use LinkedIn to build relationships and establish your expertise, the less you'll need to rely on applying to posted jobs along with hundreds of other candidates. Now, one final piece of advice for this module. Be patient and persistent. The best opportunities often take time to develop. The relationship you build today might lead to your dream job 6 months from now or even later. The content you share this week might be seen by your future boss next month. Everything you're doing on LinkedIn is an investment in your long-term career success. In our next module, we're going to explore LinkedIn's premium features and help you decide what's worth investing in and what's not. We'll also cover some advanced networking strategies and look at LinkedIn Learning as a tool for professional development. You're building something really powerful here. Your LinkedIn presence is becoming a true career asset that will serve you for years to come. Keep up the excellent work. You're almost at the finish line, and the best is yet to come.